Maybe you saw their commercials during the Super Bowl and one of them got you thinking. Maybe your heart even skipped a beat. Their message is actually the same as their name. Jordan Carson from He Gets Us is with us today. Welcome to Spirit 105.3. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Well, I'm excited to talk about He Gets Us.
Thank you, and thank you for having us.
Absolutely. Just truly inspired by what you all have done. What would you say is the heart behind He Gets Us?
Yeah, so with He Gets Us, we really have two main goals. The first is that we want to raise the respect and relevance of Jesus.
Yeah.
It's really about introducing people, especially those who are skeptical of Christianity, to the real Jesus by highlighting his relevance in modern life. And then the second, we want to call upon Christians to reflect the authentic Jesus and how they treat others.
Yeah, I mean, it really boils down to Jesus said, love your neighbor as yourself. And you all are painting pictures of that. So what's your favorite picture that you all have painted so far?
There are so many that are my personal favorites.
Yeah.
It's hard to choose. But I think the message of acting more childlike really resonates with so many of us. And when I look at my own child and I see how she loves unconditionally without judgment and without hate and without any limits, that's how Jesus loved all of us. And I feel like if we could implement that and reflect Jesus' love more in our own lives every single day, we would have such a better place for all of us to live.
Yeah. You know, when you think about the word religion, it feels cold, but thinking about Jesus and his humanness and the love that he just exuded when he walked this planet, that kind of makes you feel warm. There's a new study, there's some new data out that says that like 16% of people don't see religion as vital anymore. So I understand you guys are trying to combat this. How do you do that when you're sitting in your conference room trying to figure this out? What does the process look like?
Yeah, so it's no surprise, and we've seen the research that church attendance is down. But really a lot of that is due to how people who consider themselves non-believers or those who are skeptical of Christianity view Christians, not how they view Jesus. And so a lot of our ads are focused on that. We're focused on having people realize and understand that Jesus understands us, that we live a life that he gets because he's been there. He understands what we're going through, a lot of what we're going through, because he has experienced a lot of the feelings that we experience every day.
What is your favorite story to tell, Jordan, about the other side of this campaign? Somebody that saw a commercial and their life was changed.
You know, we have so many of those stories, but I think one of my favorite stories that really spoke to me and a lot of my colleagues as well. If you go to our website, hegetsus.com, there is a place on there. We have so many ways that people can get involved. And one of the ways you can read Bible apps and you can watch all of our advertisements. But one of the really unique aspects on our site is the merchandise. So generally you would go to a site and you'd see merchandise and then you would go to your cart and check out. The difference with our merchandise is there's no way to pay except for with kindness, and that's your currency. And so people can go on and they can receive a hat or a T-shirt by doing an act of kindness. And it's really spreading that love that we're hoping will spread throughout the world. One of the stories that came from that, a gentleman had received a piece of merchandise. He went on social media and he said for the first time that he was forgiving publicly the man who had taken his mother's life. And it was so powerful for him to share that story and to know that it was He Gets Us, for him to go on and to see this opportunity, and it spoke to him enough to be able to share that. And that's really what it's about, is really keeping that conversation going or sparking a conversation with someone and having that person go to the website and explore more.
Jordan, you must wake up in the morning and go, thank you, Lord, that I get to be a part of He Gets Us. How meaningful is it to you to be involved in this project?
I love that you said that. I feel so blessed every day. This was really a calling for me to be involved with this organization and this campaign. And I do feel very blessed because I feel like now is the time, more than ever. We see in social media and national news and local news, we have so much work to do. And if we get back to what's important, I think that is going to help change a lot of our news stories.
Yes.
And having a family of my own, I know how important this campaign is. And I do feel very, very blessed. And I thank Jesus every day for allowing me to be part of this campaign.
Oh, well, thank you for hanging out with us on Spirit 105.3. Jordan from He Gets Us. God bless you and your work and your team.
Well, God bless you. And thank you so much for your time.
Take care.